Live from Studio 7E in Rockefeller Center, this is News 4 New York.
Welcome back. Did you know this is the perfect time to start a garden? Don't look at your TV sideways. It's true. We're just talking about indoor gardening. And city dwellers, don't fear, tiny spaces can make for great growing too. Here to explain all of this and give us some tips is Katherine Pushkar, the lifestyle editor of Better Homes and Gardens magazine. So Katherine, thanks for waking up early.
Oh, good morning.
And bringing in all these lovely plants too.
Yeah, these are great, and they're actually perfect for apartments.
Yeah, because they're not too huge, but they still make, as a collection, a very nice display.
They do.
Now, indoor gardens are good for a couple different reasons. First, it just livens up the place in the winter.
It's great, yeah. It gives you some hope that there's going to be some more green around the corner. But also, they're great for your environment. They're natural air filters. They give us oxygen. They give us humidity. So there's some health benefit, too.
And can cut down on kind of the allergens in your apartment?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
All right, well, good reason to grow a garden. Now, I can't grow anything.
No, that's not true.
No, it's true.
You've got the wrong plant.
I have the wrong
These are the
plant.
right plants for you.
You brought in some plants that you say can survive inside and thrive at that. So the first is the snake plant.
Yeah, this is the snake plant, and it's basically indestructible. It's really great. It's available at Home Depot, at delis. It's available everywhere, and it takes low light, bright light. You can water it, don't water it. I mean, it really, if you have trouble with plants, this is the way to go.
This is my plant, the snake plant.
The snake plant.
Do they all look the same, or is there any variety to them?
This is what you see is what you get.
Okay, if you're not going to care for a plant, what you see is what you get. It's still very pretty.
Yeah.
Next is pothos.
Pothos right here. It's in offices all across America for good reason. You can leave it alone on the weekends. You don't need to water it that much. It's just really pretty. It's got some nice variegation in the leaves.
It's kind of like a cat. You can leave it alone on the
Exactly,
weekends. But you have to water those. You have to leave those water. Okay, orchids are also hardy and indoor dwellers.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that and think it's high maintenance, but it's really low maintenance. They're available everywhere. You just need to keep them a little bit on the moist side, and then in the wintertime, don't put them near the window because they're tropical. They don't like the cold.
Okay, so make sure that they're warm
enough.
Yeah,
but they're great.
And then finally, jade plants. I had 2 jade plants and somehow managed to kill both of them. That's why I'm doubtful that I can do this.
That is really impressive. I think most people, will do well with it because it's drought friendly, it's heat friendly, it's cold friendly, and I mean most people will do very well.
Well, I wonder too, do they grow on their own? I think I didn't pot it properly because I've seen huge jade plants that are gorgeous.
Yeah.
But how do you get them to continue to grow?
Maybe one of your problems was that you didn't have, because it's a little jade here, you didn't have a drainage. So what you need is to have little holes on the bottom of your plant and on the bottom of your pot, and then you put it in the decorative pot with some gravel, and then it can drain. And because you might have been drowning your plant.
Maybe I was drowning my jade. Okay, well, yeah, we're going to get to the tips on keeping them alive. So you talked about drainage. You also want to talk about proper watering.
Yeah.
How do you know when a plant needs water?
It's really, really technical. You stick your finger in the soil.
The finger test.
The finger test, yeah. You stick your finger in the soil, and if the soil is moist, it does not need any water.
Okay.
And if it's dry, it needs water.
Do you wait till it's bone dry? I mean, my jade plant was like a rock, bone dry soil. I needed to water it.
You needed to water it. I mean, I wouldn't wait until it's bone dry.
Okay. Well, it was a succulent. They're in the desert. I thought dry would be good.
Don't wait until it's bone dry. If you have a problem with the finger test, you can always get one of these little moisture meters at the hardware store at Home Depot.
Okay, that's a good idea. So we have the watering, the drainage. What else do we need? Oh, spritzing. The humidity can be an issue in the wintertime.
Yeah, for people and for plants. So what you can do is you can get a humidifier, which is probably the easiest solution. You can mist it with, just spritz it. And then what you can do is kind of create what's like a litter box for your plants. You take a tray and you put in some gravel with some water, and then you put the plants on top, and that will keep them.
Because otherwise the tips get kind of brown, so that will prevent that. Okay, and then finally, be sure to protect them from the cold in the winter months if you have to take them anywhere.
You need a plastic bag.
So technical, these tips.
You put it, see, anyone can do this. You put it over the top and you carry it, and it's like people. They need coats too.
Okay, I'm going to give it another go, Katherine, because it is nice to have some living things in your apartment. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. I certainly need it. We'll be right back with all of the day's top stories and your forecast.